And another warm welcome. It's still a Sunday, and good news is Learn Google Earth Studio with Mike Downs has now got up to 12 videos on different topics, moving along a much bigger story. So the thing is with this story, and this is how I'm going to start and end this video, Peter Wilson won a gold medal on the double trap, London 2012. I was lucky enough, it's me in the middle by the way, with the flag in the background, to ask him a few questions. And one of the things he said about working with getting a custom grip on his rifle is about eliminating the tiniest of errors. And I think quite honestly that's where we are when we look at chapter 4 video 3, keyboard shortcuts and using the mouse. And I'm going to explain this thing because it's a quite difficult topic to talk about and also certainly get excited about because there's a ton of frustration working in. So center is the keyboard shortcut menu from Google Earth Studio, which I'll come to. We all know what a mouse is. This actually is the mouse or photo of the mouse that I use at the moment. And one of the things that I just want to highlight on this is really simple, and that is that I am a right-handed person for many years. I was going to say millions of years. That's obviously not true. I would be using the mouse with my right hand. I was a school teacher, so I'd do lots of stretching over students, meaning sort of grabbing hold of their mouse, and eventually my tendons in my arm, my ligaments, just hurt. So I swapped onto desktop using my mouse with the left hand. And in actual fact, it works really well because one, I'm semi sort of ambidextrous anyway. It comes quite easy to me. But I'm using the mouse in my left hand, which means my right hand can operate the laptop trackpad pretty much at the same time, as well as type and do lots of other things. And I think if you go back to eliminating these errors, I'll work really fast. So going on to the next thing, what I suggest we do together is get a small bag of ideas, especially with shortcuts, which is something you can remember. And not going to lie, the team here at Google Earth Studio sent me a couple of hats which you're going to see highlighted in this video. So forgive the pun of something to keep under your hat, I guess literally. On the right hand side there, what you see is a keyboard shortcut screen from Google Earth itself, and pretty much all of them are the same. And so moving on again, what we get here is my 1, 2, 3 set of tips, and then I'll highlight the difficult or challenging thing. Number 1 on the tip set, and that is what keyboard shortcuts do you know and use already? That could be in Chrome, Earth Pro, Earth Studio. The second one here, read Earth, read Studio. I'm talking about the shortcut help areas. See what pops out at you. Write on a post-it note, stick it near your screen. And number 3, of course, is force yourself to use keyboard shortcuts, and they will become natural over time. And the final part at the bottom, and that is that you are forgiven if reading and remembering shortcuts is really frustrating and annoying. Learn them now and it will pay you back. I promise. Where we can see that in the Google Earth Studio shortcut menus, I've totaled it up, and we've got general product, timeline, camera viewport and multi-view. These are the numbers 12, 7, 24, 11, 7. That's a total of 61 shortcuts, which actually means that if I use my little pictures of hats here, that is, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 by 6. It's like 61 little hats to remember. There's no way you're going to keep those under your hat. So we've got to pick and choose here. So moving along to the favourites of mine, and quite honestly, it boils down to not many. R and N, reset and north, that's in Earth Pro and Earth Studio. Control copy and V for paste is really easy stuff. I use Control, Shift and the arrows, so that's Control, left, right, up, down arrows, Shift, left, right, up, down arrows, show you what they do. And the beautiful thing in the rectangle is Control F, because not so much in Earth Studio, but pretty much anywhere on my keyboard, the moment I literally have a moment where my head is literally exploding with text and I want to find something, I can use Control F to find text on a page, especially when you're looking for help. You just know a keyword in your head, use Control F and it will pop up. And so what I'm going to do now is very quickly just go over to a viewport here on Google Earth Studio, and if I use, and this is just really demonstrating the mouse, so if I click mouse left and right, pretty obvious stuff, left and right, up and down, but what I want to do is just demonstrate that if I hit shift and left arrow, you can see it the way it rotates. These are absolutely natural to me, and control does a kind of like hub of a wheel. It starts to rotate itself around. And the other one I use all the time is not only a right click mouse, which is a zoom, but also the wheel in and out, and then holding the wheel button down I can start to alter the tilt there. So that's pretty much it. I think we need to get out of this video really, don't we? Because what we need to do is we need to say that the topic of shortcuts, whether they are on keyboard or mouse or just generally in life, has got to go from literally, sorry Peter, the crosshairs are on your head there, meaning from your brain all the way down to making the most beautiful things and eliminating the tiniest of errors to maximize what you're going to do, anything on a computer, but especially with Earth Studio animations, to make something quite beautiful, which is the bottom line I think that most of us, if not all of us, actually want. So that was another one finished and done and dusted.